Hey, this is John. Welcome back to my Final Fantasy X Let's Play. In the last episode, we powered up almost all of the celestial weapons, save for Yuna's, which we don't have the moon sigil for just yet. So we're going to go get that this episode. We are in the Calmlands, going towards Mount Agazet, because we need to get the 3 hidden Aeons to be able to unlock Yuna's celestial weapon. So, we are over here where we came before, but Titus was waved off by Lulu saying this wasn't the way to get to Xanarkand. And she's right, but it is a place where we can find a hidden Aeon. So let's go in here.
Where are we?
The faith is inside. As are the fiends.
Hey, this where...
Where? What?
The summoner I guarded on my first pilgrimage died here.
Aw, sad. Poor Lulu.
Yuna, let's go. The faith awaits.
You can do this, Lulu. Time to exercise some of those demons. So this is another area where you can do monster capturing, so if you want to work on that, it's probably a good idea. So let me go ahead and equip all of their capture weapons that we've got again. Riku's really won't be needed here. We can just do her God Hand weapon. Let's get Orin's, what is it? There it is. Beastmaster. So we're going to go right back to the end of this cave, and that is where the faith is. We can't use that teleport sphere just yet. So these are the best named of the lizards, in my opinion. The Yowies. Which sounds silly, but whatever. This place will give you decent experience, and you can see Riku's God Hand gets you double AP. But honestly, I'm not going to be working on AP for anyone other than Titus, Waka, and Riku going forward. I may use other players, but we have enough to beat Sin as we are, and the other enemies, the ones that are harder than Sin, we're going to use this team. So, the rest of them, I'm not worried about switching in and out to get more AP. So, I think there's some treasure over here on this side, so we'll go ahead and try to find that as well. Yep, there's treasure in here. We got a Mega Elixir. Not bad. Okay, these things can't be captured, and they're pointless to fight. They're just not going to be any use to you whatsoever. Just
right back.
flee. If you hit the wrong target, it will explode, do a lot of damage. You can get some items from them, but honestly, it's not worth it.
What's a faith doing in a place like this?
Don't ask me.
They say it was stolen from a temple long ago.
Huh?
With no faith, summoners cannot train. Without training, they cannot call the final Aeon. Without the final Aeon, they cannot defeat Sin. That is why.
'Cause then the summoner won't die.
That must be what the thief was thinking.
Maybe.
I kind of agree with him.
These things are really annoying because they will counter your attack with a sleep spell. So if you don't think you can kill them in one hit, that could be problematic. So let's see what we can do with Waka. Can we put sleep on them? Okay, Waka got him, so that's good. I don't know if are we gonna have to do that or not. We'll find out in a minute.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Titus definitely is.
Farewell.
Okay, good. All of our characters trying to hit them in one,
That's how it's done.
kill them in one go, and then no sleep counterattack. Over here, I think, is the special green room. Yeah. There are certain monsters that spawn much more regularly over here. So if you're looking for the rarest monsters, they're probably, they're more likely to spawn in here. These are not them. I'm looking for tonberries and ghosts specifically, but these are okay too. We need these also.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not here to do capturing. I mean, I'm going to do it because I'm here, but it's not my primary mission. So over here, what do we have? We have a fortune sphere. Nice. I think actually Titus does have a Lux sphere as well. So yeah, we got a Lux sphere and a fortune sphere. So we can actually activate a node on the grid once I have him move again. But I'm going to be doing that right now. We're waiting to max our stats later on. Okay, up here we have what? A Mega Potion. Okay, for an ambush, I'm probably not interested in these fights because I don't want to be attacked with pollen to be put to sleep, so not worth that. Here is a very nice monster. You can actually capture this and then try to farm it in the arena to get a no encounters armor. Now it's a rare drop, so you might have to fight like 10 or 20 or 30 of them, but it will drop a no encounters armor at some point. Let's see if I can do an armor break on this guy. Nope, he's immune. Okay, we got pretty good skills. All he does is cast Doom, so he's not that deadly. He just wants some friends. He wants ghost friends like him. But we're not interested. The Faith should be right up here in this chamber. Let's go see.
Pat, another Guado fiend?
No, an unsent.
Aren't all fiends unsent? Who's this? Boo knows her.
It is. It's you, is it not, Lady Ginham?
This must be the first summoner she guarded.
Forgive me.
The one who died.
I was too young.
Aw. Poor Lulu. I mean, poor summoner too, I guess, but, you know. Yuna, send her. Okay, she's not on board with that plan.
There is no human left in you now, is there?
Probably not. I'm not sure how long it's been. Obviously, it's been a few
Very well,
years.
then. Allow me to perform my last duty to you. My last as your guardian.
And what duty would that be? Oh, we have to go kill her. Double kill her? Whatever. We have to get rid of her as a fiend so that she can go to the far plane and be at peace. Okay, there's nothing to steal, nothing to get AP-wise, so I'm just going to summon Bahamut and do an overdrive and hope that this kills it. Aeon v Aeon. Who's stronger, my Aeon or yours? Let's find out. Okay, it's mine. Got it.
Strange. I thought it would be sadder somehow. Maybe I've gotten used to farewells.
You're stronger now.
Waka, I hope you're right.
Seems pretty sad to me.
Yuna, the faith is inside. Go do what you came to do.
Okay, let's go get our Aeon, hopefully. So, go on the little teleport pad and go to Chamber of the Faith. This is the first time we get to see inside the chamber and see what Yuna actually does when she's trying to obtain an Aeon.
I am the Blade of Vengeance. They dare only whisper my name. Yojimbo. Summoner, I ask you, what do you want of me?
So this is our hidden Aeon Yojimbo. You always want to answer the third response to defeat the most powerful of enemies. At least if you want the best chance of him doing his ultimate attack.
If you desire my strength, you must pay my price. Make your offer.
When I was playing when it first came out, I had a friend who was from Japan, and we had this Aeon Yojimbo. And Yojimbo, apparently in Japanese, simply means hired swordsman. So, or hired guardian, or something like that, you know. And so, he thought it was funny that the English name was just Yojimbo, because it's just a word in Japanese, but... Okay, we're going to offer half plus one of what he's asking, so 125,001 gil. Make sure you have enough money here. You'll need roughly 200,000 to be able to hire him.
Do we have a deal?
He's going to ask for more now. We're going to up our offer. So what's half of that? 112,000 something? Let's see here. I want to offer him 125,002.
Do we have a deal?
He's going to ask for this. Let's offer him 200,000. Yeah, I'm going to offer him this.
Adequate.
Okay.
You are my client henceforth.
He's good with that.
My sword shall guard you on your journey, Summoner.
Thank you. There we go. We confirm his name as Yojimbo. And we leave the chamber. I don't know when it happens, but you don't want to go in here twice, because if you leave this chamber or leave this cave and come back, there'll be a very powerful monster guarding here. So I don't know if it happens. I don't know if you have to have the Aeon before it happens or not, but just, you know, there is a very powerful monster in here later on. So just make sure you get Yojimbo on your first trip, and then you won't have to worry about it. So there's some treasure in here, a flexible arm for Riku, which we don't need, but it's got 4 slots, so, you know, could be useful in some circumstances. All right, let's just go back. And now we'll go to the other section and get the rest of the treasure. Got an MP sphere. That's not really so useful anymore. X potions is okay. We won't really be using MP or HP spheres at all. Just they're not that useful for my playthrough. So okay, there we go. There is the first of the Aeons. So let's go see about getting more Aeons. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the ghost enemies have a chance to drop armor with no encounters, and I just got one of those for Orin. But hang on. Oh, it's for Kimahri. It's a no encounters armlet. So if I wanted to have no encounters, I could use Kimahri's thing and leave Titus weapon on him, which will be a lot nicer in the future. So here's one of the most important monsters to find and capture in the Cave of the Stolen Faith. They're really rare, but they spawn most often in the green room. This is the Tonberry, and it has a habit of counterattacking you, and it does damage proportional to how many monsters you've killed. So if you're Titus or Waka, it's going to do a lot more damage to you on its counterattack than it will to, you know, Yuna or Kimahri. Let's see how that works. Let's try to attack it. There we go. So we get counterattack with Karma. And it did 8,000 damage. So it's very, you know, it's not nice. Where's my life spell? Okay, though. We've got plenty of Phoenix down. We got Yuna around. So let's see how Waka can do. Oh, he was so close. This will kill Waka. Oh, it didn't kill Waka. Wow. I had no idea Titus kills so many more than Waka has. But, okay. Well, this should end him, though. There we go. Tonberry captured. Now, every turn, he'll walk closer to you. If he gets up to you, he'll stab you. And that does just a tremendous amount of damage. So, he is pretty dangerous as well. But very important for AP farming that we'll be doing a little bit later in the game.
I won't go so easy on you next
time. Like I said, these things are worthless. Just get out of there. Now that we have Yojimbo, we need to go back to Zanarkand to get the last destruction sphere from the Zanarkand temple. So we're going to the Zanarkand ruins. And wait, I think there's a thing back here. Yeah. So we can go to the dome area with this teleporter. Okay, there we go. And we can go up this teleporter to the dome corridor. And there we are. We are back at the place we need to be. So there are some shortcuts right in here. Okay, you can see there's a whole new puzzle. So what is this new puzzle? Well, this time we want to get all the squares on both rooms. Okay, so there are 3 squares in here. First one is right here. Second one is right over here. Third one's in the corner. There's 3 of these squares. Watch out for that, that's not a square. But this thing right here, the topmost dot, is a square. So we can touch that. If we go over here, it's going to bring the elevator up. We don't have to get on it though. Okay, so we want the one on the top. So there's the next square. Then not that one, but the one below it. This one right here is a square. And there is one more square all the way on the other side. Don't touch anything else, you have to restart. It is, I think, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one right here. There we go. There's all of these square sections. Now this opens up and we get the destruction sphere. So let's go grab that. Gonna take the sphere. Gonna go back over here. And we're gonna put it right in here. And there we go. Here's our last destruction sphere. And we got the Magistral Rod, which is actually a pretty good thing for Yuna. And if we weren't literally about to get her celestial weapon powered up, we'd probably want to use this. In fact, I will put it on her, but we're not going to fight anything in here, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and leave Zanarkand. And we're going to go to a new place and get another one of the hidden Aeons. So we're going to go back to Baj Temple. We went there before to defeat the Gatekeeper to get our first no encounters weapon. But instead, we're actually going to go inside the temple now. Because as you might have guessed from the fact that it's a temple, there is an Aeon in here. So we're going to dive down. And this time we're actually going to go in that door that we swam towards originally. Now, it's a little bit unclear how Yuna's getting in here because we have to swim down here, but I guess she can hold her breath if we scout the path for her. So, I don't know, whatever. Not really an in-game explanation. But here is Baj Temple, where we were a long time ago. So right now, this is all locked up. But if we go by each of these statues, if you have the destruction sphere, it will light up and remove part of the barrier. There is some treasure in here as well. Get this treasure as well. So there are 6 of these, one for each of the temples you got an Aeon from, and Zanarkand. So Besaid, Kilika, Jose, Makalania, and Bavel, and then Zanarkand. So if you don't have one of the destruction spheres, and if you didn't do that and open the treasure, you won't be able to open these barriers. So make sure you do that, because a couple of them will be guarded when you return. And the guards are incredibly powerful monsters that you're going to have a hard time defeating. So you want to make sure you get them on the way, not returning. There we go. We have broken the seal, and we can go into the Chamber of the Faith to get our second hidden Aeon. And this is the Aeon you've been waiting for. Which one is it? Hey, that looks a little bit like that thing Seymour had. Are we getting his Aeon? We're yes.
You are Maester Seymour's mother.
So you know, yet still you seek my aid. My son, do you not hate him?
Well, we do, but I mean, you're really powerful.
Right.
We still want you to help
He's
us.
the one who sowed the seeds of hatred. He is to blame.
I think he cultivated them. I think
But
other
I
people
am
sowed
at
them.
fault for letting him become what he was.
A little bit.
He was always alone, half guardo, half man. I wanted to give him the strength to live by himself. And so I became a faith. But because I let him taste power, he began to thirst for more.
He was supposed to
He
use
was not
you
satisfied with my Aeon.
to
He
defeat
wanted
sin.
more power.
And he found Sin.
Does it get more powerful than Anima? And she's
Yes.
really amazing.
Come, Summoner. I will bestow you with my power.
Thanks.
The Dark Aeon, Anima. Destroy sin, and my son's obsession with it.
Why is it the Dark Aeon?
Though it is small recompense for what I did to him.
Okay, awesome. We have Anima now. Okay, let's leave here. There is one more Aeon to get. So, this next Aeon requires a little bit of monster capturing, but when you go back to the Calmlands after you've done some capturing, one of the treasures or gifts or whatever that the Calmlands guy gives you is the Blossom Crown. That's one of the things we need. I already actually have that from capturing. He already gave it to me. If you don't have it, you don't have to do that much capturing, but you do have to do a little bit. So just, I forget the exact requirements, but just keep capturing. You'll get it. It's not hard at all. Future John here. Hope you are enjoying the episode. If you're seeing this, it's because I decided the episode needed to be split up for time. So if you are enjoying the series, and I hope you are, please go hit those like, subscribe buttons, maybe leave a comment too. YouTube likes that kind of thing, and it helps the channel out. We'll come back next time and finish up whatever it is I'm splitting. See you then.